Imagine laughing at the person who stood by you through everything, only to watch him stand up, smile, and destroy your entire world with one calm speech. That's what happened to me, and I'll never forget that night. My name is Clara, and I was married to Michael for 9 years. He was the quiet, hardworking type, the kind of man who listened more than he spoke. I used to call him boring because he never joined in our group's wild humor or gossip. He'd just smile, nod, and stay silent. I thought that made me the fun one. I was wrong. It started at a dinner party our friends organized. Michael had just finished a huge project at work, and everyone wanted to celebrate. We all gathered at my friend Naomi's house. Music, laughter, glasses clinking. It was one of those nights that felt perfect, until it wasn't. As the evening went on, the jokes started turning personal. A few friends teased me about Michael's habit of being too quiet, and instead of defending him, I joined in. "Oh, trust me," I said with a laugh. "He's like that at home too. You should see him trying to make a joke. It's painful." Everyone laughed. I saw Michael give a small smile, but his eyes looked distant. Then Naomi poured me another glass of wine and asked, "So, Clara, how do you manage being the life of the party while your husband just exists?" I giggled and said, "Well, someone has to keep things exciting. He's more like background music." The room erupted in laughter. I thought it was harmless fun. Michael didn't say anything, just sat there quietly, staring into his drink. I didn't realize that moment would be the turning point of our marriage. As the night went on, a few more jokes followed about how boring he was, how I deserved someone more exciting, and I kept laughing along. I even made one myself, saying, "Sometimes I feel like I married my accountant." That was when he finally stood up, calmly. No anger, no shouting, just this strange, powerful calm that immediately silenced the room. He looked around at everyone and said, "You know, it's funny hearing everyone laugh about how dull I am, because while you were all laughing, I realized something important." The room went dead quiet. Even the music seemed to fade. He continued, "Clara, I used to think I wasn't exciting enough for you. I worked hard, stayed loyal, gave you everything I could, because I thought that's what love was supposed to be. But tonight, I finally understand something." He paused, then said in a steady voice, "You don't want a husband. You want an audience." My heart dropped. Everyone looked from him to me. I tried to laugh it off, saying, "Come on, Michael, it was just a joke." But he raised his hand slightly. "No, Clara, you've been joking for years. About me, about our marriage, about the things that matter most to me." He turned to our friends and said, "And the rest of you, you laughed because it was easy. But let me tell you something. You only laugh at someone you don't respect." I wanted to say something, anything, but I couldn't. Then with that same calm voice, he said, "So, I'm done being the punchline. As of tonight, this marriage is over." My glass slipped from my hand and shattered on the floor. Everyone froze. "Michael, please," I whispered, my throat dry. He looked at me one last time and said, "You can keep the laughter. I'll take my piece." Then he turned and walked out. The silence after he left was unbearable. No one said a word. Naomi mumbled something about calling him, but I told her not to. I just sat there, shaking, replaying every cruel joke I'd ever made about him, realizing how small they made me look, not him. When I got home that night, his things were gone. Every photo frame that had our wedding picture was empty. On the kitchen counter, there was just one note. Open quote, "You taught me that being silent doesn't mean being weak. Goodbye." Close quote. The divorce papers arrived a week later. He didn't fight, didn't yell, didn't ask for anything. Just signed, walked away, and never looked back. Months passed. Word spread among our friends that he'd moved to another city, got promoted, bought a new home, even started dating someone new. She was quiet too, just like him. And me? I learned the hardest way that some people don't need revenge. Their peace is enough to destroy your guilt. Every time I hear laughter at a party now, it stings, because it reminds me of the night I laughed too much and lost everything. So if you ever find yourself making jokes at someone's expense, remember this: not everyone breaks loudly. Some people just stand up, walk away, and never come back. If you like the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.